It wasn't stressful?
No, I've learned to not be upset about computer things. You just got to start like scatter shooting by like deleting things like what Adam was doing. I would have done that on my own.
That's how I solve problems at work.
Right.
Just delete shit?
Yeah.
That's good.
Comment out lines of code, see what it does.
Yeah, it really is.
See what breaks.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a good plan. Nobody tell my boss.
I think that's what everybody does. That's what Twitter's doing right
Yeah,
now.
that's what Twitter is doing exactly. Yeah. They're just like, let's turn off this server. What does it do?
It's running in a dev build. You guys obviously haven't.
No.
gotten
Oh no,
that
I got a bunch of that on my TikTok, and I was like, I don't.
Elon, it's not doing those things. So
Well,
It's very easy
He
to
also
check
posted
whether
something where somebody who was like the engineer who wrote that feature was like, "That's not how that fucking works, man."
Yeah, and then Elon fired him, and then that
Yeah.
guy got recruited like the next day
Yeah,
yeah,
by
pretty great.
like a better paying job.
yeah.
it's been a lot of fun. Like I enjoy old Twitter, like back in the day, but this is fun.
Back in the day, I mean, it works the same for me because I lurk. So I just scroll. It works the exact same for me, except for like different stuff shows up on my shows up as suggested for me. Yeah. But otherwise, it works the exact same for me.
Lots of tweets just don't load for me.
I did.
And then you have to like reload, and you're like, "Oh, it's just because Twitter. This is what it is now."
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I just open it and scroll, so I wouldn't know if something doesn't load.
This morning I did have my best idea of a fake verified count, and it is Tom York, but all the tweets are happy and optimistic. So
good.
I'm thinking about doing it.
Yeah, I like it. $8 for that.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
You heard it here first, people.
Yeah,
If you see
don't
if you-
Tom
steal
York would
this
shut
idea.
that shit down.
if you see Tom York happy on Twitter, you know where it is. You know where it's coming from. It's right here. Fart ass.
Yep, it me. It me.
Oh shit.
Cheers to fart ass.
Cheers to fart ass. Sure that's not too quiet now?
I can't hear it.
Sounds fine.
Blast it. Blow my fucking eardrums. Yeah, baby. Can you hear it now?
No,
You can't hear it now?
no, turn it up.
Turn it's up.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I don't remember saying that.
Morning. Welcome to Don't Be the Artist. I'm Hagen.
I'm Dave.
I'm Adam.
No, I'm Jackson.
I like that we all go, I'm
Everybody's hungry.
Dave. was
I am hungry.
I'm Adam.
Me too.
You hungry?
Still
Still
hungry.
hungry?
I say that often enough around the people who weren't there for that.
There's only a few people that were there for that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I realized, oh, that's not a
I mean,
public joke.
It was a Taco Bell ad, so that's why we might think that people might know what it is. So,
I guess.
Yeah.
Not me. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is it's just like in my head.
Yeah.
It's like if I was a doll and you pulled the string on my back, that's one of the things I might say is
Still
hungry.
What's another thing you might say?
Green Lantern.
Why?
What's another one?
That's another one of those jokes that's
Yeah.
just like it's only for one other person in me.
That was a fast response. That
So fast.
totally worked for us.
It came off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't know. Those are the two like I've been thinking.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Another one?
No.
Do you have any?
Do I have any?
Are we just
Every-
grading this
everybody
out?
has-
no.
Arnar?
Or now it's
Deutsch,
just
Deutsch.
yeah,
Deutsch,
Deutsch.
yeah, Deutsch,
But yours
Deutsch.
is not
It
just
depends.
no.
No.
It depends. Have you gotten the TikTok for the High School Musical but Australian?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I do like that one.
That came at the right time for me.
Yeah. I think right now Deutsch is definitely up there for me. That's,
It's whatever Hagen is into at the moment. That's the thing. Like a Big Mouth. I didn't watch that show, so I don't know what they would say in that. Sure.
Okay.
You're the best. Yep.
All right.
The Churdley
That's
guys.
Adams. That's Adams's.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know if I got anything from Shortways though.
the like your baby like
Oh, you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Okay, that one was between me and Robbie for sure. Where it was the like.
you got a staring problem, bro?
Did you
or
just misgender
something?
my dog? Did you
Yep.
just misgender my dog?
That's one.
Hit the dog.
Yeah.
Yep. That's another good one.
The one that I picked up from them is "Life's a beach and you're here, dude." And that's not that funny, but
It's
I've
pretty
definitely
good. I like it. I
I've
like it.
latched onto it.
Yeah.
Another one I say is, "Hey guys, critical here," or, "Yep, that's it. See ya."
You say you like start your work meetings with, "Hey guys, critical here."
If I'm in the right room with people, yeah, I'll go, "All right, that's it. See ya." There's people I work with that one of them you met.
Yeah.
Are not going to be in a clan together. Is that what wowers call that?
It's a guild.
A guild.
It's a guild.
But also RuneScape's though is the clan one.
We wouldn't be in
Do
a
they
guild.
still say
'cause we're-
that?
They do.
We wouldn't be in a guild because we're cross faction, so we would have to be in like a community. Because he plays on the Horde and I'm on the Alliance.
Okay.
Yeah. Adam's done with this.
That's Adam's drawstring saying. Okay.
That's
how
Adam's
I handle
drawstring.
meetings at work.
Adam's drawstring is a slight shrug and a
Open-handed, like, I don't know.
yeah.
Oh.
That's it.
Dave,
Translates.
what's your drawstring?
Right now, I think it's
Can't say it on the air.
no, I can. I definitely can. I think it's I just wanted to scooch in here real quick and talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, what's
Literally
your,
never heard you say that.
Have you started getting those phone calls? You've had your car for
but
long enough
it's-
now?
Yeah, I say it a lot at home too.
Doesn't matter if you have a car.
No, I know.
They call you.
I had a car from 1996, and they called me all the time, and I was like, "Oh my god, really?"
Yeah, you were 1 year away
was
from
really
like,
really, that's like the most like exclaimed I've seen Adam.
unless he's drunk.
I'm working really hard here.
Give me a towel. That's the most exclaimed I've seen him.
I think you were 1 year
never
away
saw
from
that.
museums calling you to be like, "You still have that thing?"
Oh, it was registered as a classic car in Texas the last
That's
year I
so
had it.
funny.
I think most people learn to drive on it. I did.
Yeah.
What's your like musical drawstring? Like right now, if like someone pulls the drawstring, like what are you just gonna do?
Like on a bass?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's usually I can't remember the name of the song, but it's on the Born and Raised record. I don't know.
Queen of California. That used
Yeah.
to be mine.
Yeah,
The
yeah. It's Queen of California.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whenever during sound check, when for the 2 seconds that the sound guy's like, "Hey, can I hear some bass?" I start playing that song. They're like,
On
got
bass?
it.
Like
Yeah.
the bass part?
The bass
Okay.
part. Yeah, they're like, "Got it."
Is it a simple bass part?
No,
I don't think I've
it's
ever
simple.
paid attention.
It's simple to if you just want to learn it, but to play it really well, it's fucking hard.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your go-to drum beat? Do you have one?
Yeah,
Boilermaker.
yeah. For the last year, it's been
What's that?
Boilermaker by Royal Blood.
Oh.
Yeah, or
That makes sense.
or I can't remember the name of it. It's off the last Every Time I Die album. That's also another one that I go to. That's like but I also have like drawstring like fills that I used to do and I still do sometimes that are just like these dumb triplet things that are just like they're not good. But yeah, that's like if someone's like do a fill and I will do a triplet fill on a tom and an open hi hat.
Adam,
Yep.
what's your go-to
I could have guessed that.
what's your go-to sax solo?
I don't know, probably a scale when I was in high school.
Nice.
Which scale?
I don't know.
Phrygian?
Don't know anymore.
B flat major.
The easy one.
C.
What's Phrygian?
It's
It's Phrygian in here.
yeah. 30 degrees or less. Fahrenheit.
Jackson, how was the Juno show? I was there, but I'm asking you anyway.
I don't think I'm the right person to ask then.
How did you feel about it?
Hagen,
Adam.
how was Jackson's Juno show?
I thought it was amazing. I thought it was really cool. I thought
Yeah.
it was one of the
Yeah, I
coolest
thought it was
things.
great.
Yeah,
It was kind of rude you weren't there.
Oh, shit.
I was at my sister-in-law's wedding.
I know.
Well, hey, I just
I
want
didn't know if you were going to talk about that. on here.
Hagen bought me more time because he was watching our dog, my wife and his dog, and you stayed there for like an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I was like, oh, then okay,
yeah.
I can stay longer.
Well, I want to personally thank each of you for what you guys helped with the show. Adam, you helped print out the QR code. You're the only millennial who has a printer.
Yeah.
That
A
works.
working printer.
Yeah, that
A working
works.
printer,
Yeah.
I have more than one printer too, which is the
What's
weird part.
wrong with you?
Hagen, you were the hype man for my guest vocalist.
Yep.
Dave, you prepared me for more people to tell me this really isn't my bag. Multiple people before I started the show told me, I've never heard or I've never seen the movie Juno. Is it any good? And I think I had about 10 people, and I'm not exaggerating, 10 people say that to me. And I was like, then why are you here? And they're like, yeah, we just heard you were playing, so we're here. And I was like, well, I appreciate that, but you are making me feel like I miscalculated here. So you prepared me for that.
But you had a lot of people who were singing along like in the front.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
once the show actually started, I hit the first chord and started singing because it starts with just vocals. There's no guitar playing, but I needed to hear my note. And as soon as I started singing, people cheered and started singing in the front row. And I was like, okay. Then I made it for at least these people, and I'm just going to focus on them. And I pretty much did that because I was like, these people are very into it. But yeah, it was super fun. I've never done anything like that. And I was very, what was really nice, and I'm not complaining that I ever do this, but I didn't anticipate this positive, but it felt really nice. I never told anyone to follow me on social media, never told them to buy merch, never told them, oh, I'm in a band, go check this out. I just played the songs, shot the shit, made jokes about it. I even came up with the drinking game. It was just super fun.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Sang a song that blew out my voice in the last chorus, and I was like, I'm so glad this is the last song. I'm ready. I am done.
What song was it?
Vindicated by Dashboard Confessional.
Oh my God.
I really went for it, and I was going for it. And when I was practicing, I was like, okay, my last 2 practices of it, I was like, I can sing this, but it's gonna be like, this has to be the last song. And I went for it on those last 2 practices. I was like, okay, I can do this. And then when I was up there on stage, I went for it a little bit more.
As you do.
And I was just like, I actually am sounding good. I'm shocked. I was like, I didn't think I sounded bad before, but I was like, I think I'm doing this song justice. And then the last chorus came, and I felt my started to sound like Dave Grohl a bit. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm done. Luckily, it was the last chorus. So
You filmed that, right?
yeah, the whole thing's
I want to
filmed.
see the whole thing.
Working on it right now. Since my computer is fixed, I plan on starting. I'll be in my editing suite all day tomorrow.
Since you restarted your computer.
Right. Yeah. No,
Yeah, it's fixed.
apparently that works.
Was it? It was Apple Messenger that you were trying to fix.
Yeah.
I thought it was Facebook Messenger. That's why I was like, just delete it and reinstall it. I don't know. It was Messenger.
That makes more
Messenger.
sense now.
And you guys were like, "Oh, Dave, you can't fucking uninstall that." And I'm like,
I'm hanging on. Social media is on a thread with me. If any of my social media accounts were like, hey, I'm kind of there, you're gonna need to give me a bit of effort to work, I'd be like, cool, just go out to the pasture. I'll fucking shoot you right now. I'm done. We don't need you.
you should
Holy-
make that one of your drawstring things.
Yeah.
Go out to the pasture. I'll shoot you right now,
Yeah, cool. I'll do that. Yeah.
sir. This is Taco Bell.
Still hungry?
One thing, one positive thing from the not the festival, the fucking show. The
Juno Festival?
He's still when we were young.
yeah, my mind's still there. There was an emo cruise this week. So fucking fun.
Huh.
Weird.
Yeah. And I'm really sad that was in the algorithm for me because it was like, no, this is.
I I get why you were really sad, but I bet that was the most sad cruise that's ever existed. I bet it was just people really sad the whole time.
No, I bet they were all really excited.
And then there was drama, guaranteed.
Maybe. Yeah.
Guaranteed.
So, positive thing from the show. Opener shows up. They're from Dallas, and it's just 2 guys. And the lead guy, Jack Diller, went to high school with him. And we were just talking, and I was like, how's the drive? And he goes, it was good. On the way up here, we were talking shit about Denton and the whole Denton scene. And I was like, oh, cool. And I said, it's your first time playing here? And he said, yeah. So, cool. And I was like, all right, have a good set, Jack. And then he gets off the stage. There's a ton of people there for him, too.
Yeah,
great crowd. Sticky crowd. People just came in and didn't just be like, all right, peace out, I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't like this. And then after the show, I went up to pay them, and I said, so what'd you guys think? Drummer, his name's Jet, really just Zen type guy, was just like, man, this is probably my top 3 shows ever. I love this venue. Thank you for bringing us. I'm so thankful for that. And I look at Jack, just waiting, and he goes, this was an amazing crowd, and I had such a good time. And I was like, so you talk shit too soon on Denton? And he said, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to eat my words there. And like Jet did one of those, like slapped his shoulder and he goes, see, I told you were being too mean on the drive here.
Dude,
It fucking killed me.
What the fuck?
It was so funny.
A good crowd at Harvest House will make anyone love Denton.
Right.
Yeah, I'm playing there on Saturday with people who actually someone who's never been to Denton ever. They're from Fort Worth, and they've never been to Denton. Period. And I showed up to rehearsal yesterday. He's like, "What should I expect?" And I'm like, "It's my favorite place to play in town." And he was like, "Enough said. I will not ask you any more questions. I'll just see you there." I'm like, "Great, yeah."
Best staff. The
Yeah.
staff are great. The sound guy's a dick, but
Yeah, Cameron's
a dick. Let's clip that.
I'm gonna clip that and just send it to him. That's
Yeah.
not going on any social media. That's just going to Cameron.
He's gonna love it. He's gonna love it.
Yeah, I thought the Juno set was really cool. It's one of the like coolest, most like involved, like inventive sets as well that I've seen in a long time. That was like, it felt like like a lot of people do like those kind of sets, and it sometimes it's hard to tell if people want to be there, like the person on stage. And it felt like you wanted to be there the whole time. It felt like you were
Right.
having a good time the whole time.
And I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It definitely, as I said, it felt like a very genuine, like we all got into music for the genuine reason if we enjoy the sounds or we like playing, or hopefully both. And it was very genuinely that, where I was just like, I loved this soundtrack. This was formative in a way. And I just want to play up here, and there's no pressure of like, these are my songs, can't mess them up. Because whenever I would mess something up, I would just say, oh, it's cold, or this song is really fast. Because one of them is like really goes at a clip, and that one I feel like I actually nailed, as opposed to some of the slower songs. I was just like, fuck, I just forgot words. But it was just like, these aren't my songs.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
fine to forget
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that because it's like when you probably heard that soundtrack first, you weren't like an established musician where you would have dreamed about, oh, I wish I could play these songs live.
Yeah.
And now you've gotten good enough at your craft that you can go, hey, this is an option.
And it came to me at a time where like most of those songs are just like G chord, C chord, and a D chord, varying capo positions. So it did come to me at a time where I was like, yeah, these are songs I could play. They're obviously not well, but I could play them. So there was like one of my friends from elementary school came, and he was like, do you remember that like cover we recorded of Anyone Else But You? And I was like, absolutely. I was thinking about if my guest vocalist backed out last minute of like being like, hey, you got to come up here.
Yeah.
You can have your phone for the lyrics, but you got to come up here and sing the song with me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really fun.
I felt there was a joke that Jackson made about me coming and sitting behind him. To
I
like,
didn't know if you were outside or inside for that. And I was like, you have to come up here.
I
He
was
was
like,
sitting next to me. I
Yeah,
think, when
we-
he made
we-
the joke, and then he got up, and I was like, "Is he gonna do it?"
I got up and I was like, hi, and then I was like, this is awkward. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But you
if
actually
I-
got on stage?
No.
No,
I
he just
started-
walked up like towards it.
I
so-
walked up towards it.
The joke was that I asked the drummer from the first band to leave his set up there because I said, hey, it's kind of empty up here. Do you mind leaving your kit? It'll make me feel like...
Just turn your fucking snare drum off.
Yeah. No, I didn't ask for that.
It was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an acoustic guitar. It's not. But like, I asked him to do that, and then I turned around, made the joke of like, I'm so used to someone being back here. You probably have
No, he
seen
didn't
me.
say someone. He said Hagen.
Yeah.
I was like, it's such a comfort to have a drum set behind me, even though there's no one there. And then I said, oh, Hagen, you're here. I would love it if you'd come sit up here.
And I didn't know what to do. It was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Such a good friend that
I
you're
like,
like,
I
I'll
like
fucking
walked
sit
forward
there.
and
Do
I
I
was
do
like,
it?
it's like, should I sit there? But then I'm like, that makes it so like,
That would have been so uncomfortable.
and it makes
Yeah.
it about me now. And I was like,
I would've
and then
died.
I bet, and like, the table of people who were like singing along. I had some friends who were sitting with them, and they're like, go sit up there. I didn't know you were here. Go sit up there. I was like, no. And then I went and sat back, and then multiple people were like, why didn't you sit up there? I'm like, because it's so awkward. You want me to just sit behind him and smile? Like,
I know musicians who would have been not. They would have gone up there if their name was
Dude.
mentioned, but they also would have gone up there anyway just because there was a drum set.
they
there.
also would have gone up
Right.
there if you called specific people. They would have gone up there and started playing. They would have taken that
Yeah.
as invitation to go. I'm going to play with you. now."
100%.
Yeah.
I would have been so mad because there were some of those musicians you're
Yeah.
referring to.
Yeah.
That exact quartet of them were there, I would have been so mad if any of them came on stage. Even though they're all good players, I don't want them on stage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my encore, this is the last thing I'll say about it. But
I also gave you the encore
yeah.
because you asked for it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna read the room, and it was cold outside, Texas cold. So I was literally in the mic about to say, "Hey, I was gonna do this whole thing where I was gonna walk backstage and pretend, and you guys were gonna give me an encore. I wasn't gonna stroke, but." Before I could get this part out,
Hagen
Hagen
sitting on the
started.
drum set behind it going, encore!
He starts yelling encore. What I was gonna say is like, I'm not gonna stroke my ego. I'm gonna respect y'all's time. I know it's cold. I'm gonna play you a few more songs.
Yeah.
Hagen starts doing encore, and I was like, okay. And then I kind of like fake strolled back, and they didn't start doing it. And I was like, come on, guys, do it. And then the whole crowd started doing it. I was like, that honestly worked out perfectly. That's going in the demo reel. That's going in the booking sheet.
Good work, man.
Yeah. But so the encore
Hey, you
was.
put on a great show.
That's the time I felt appropriate walking closer to the stage and going, encore, encore! Like, cut him off mid-sentence.
I can't wait to watch the footage to see if my dad was yelling encore as well, because he found out that I told him, he said, why don't you guys would you ever even do an encore as moniker? And I said, absolutely. If one person said encore, I'd fucking do it.
If someone even said on,
Yeah.
like they were referring to something else, but we heard them loud enough, like, we'll play another song.
And my dad and your mom, Hagen, have both said like they've gotten in cahoots because they're always hanging out together at the show.
Yeah.
They were like, we're going to do it next time. And they only didn't do it at Bearded Monk because they said, oh, you guys were running a bit late. We didn't want to be rude to the next band. I was like, that's a good reason.
That's
Also,
fair.
I
Yeah,
broke
yeah.
a string, so I wouldn't have done it. But my encore was I played some other songs from other movie soundtracks. And I did the whole thing of like, what's y'all's favorite songs? And asked people. And I made that we were just having a bit of back and forth with the crowd. And I said, what about like, could I do any music from a biopic? Is that fair game? What about Shrek? And that was a mistake. I shouldn't have said Shrek.
All Star.
Everybody started yelling, yeah, Shrek. And then I got off the
You
stage.
should have had that prepared.
Yeah. And my friend's girlfriend was like, hey, you shouldn't have mentioned Shrek if you weren't going to play it. I had just met her that night. She's like, seriously, you shouldn't have mentioned it.
Damn.
If you weren't going to play it, don't mention it. And I told her the story of when we played the sorority house and I played the from Friends, but that's all I know of that song. I don't know the chords. And everyone went crazy and then realized I didn't know the song and they turned on me very quickly. And I was like, you thought I would have learned my lesson, but I didn't. Yeah.
No, that I think that's a good way to like own a crowd, is to make them that disappointed.
My partner told me that because she was my guest vocalist, and afterwards she was so nervous she went to do a shot with you at the bar, and maybe you had heard this.
She pulled me aside and was like, I'm getting a drink. Like
after she sang?
Yeah.
Was she like, is there any Yoo-hoo here?
So she said, yeah, at the you started your first song, which was New Slang by the Shins from Garden State. I thought it was a great pick. And she said, yeah, there were people at the bar saying like, yeah, New Slang's a good song, not a great pick. And I was like, oh shit, why'd you tell me that?
Yeah.
Why'd you tell me that?
Yikes.
But then luckily my next song was from Twilight and people like had their phones out
Gonna
doing
say, that won the crowd
that worked.
over.
That worked.
it really did.
That
And
works
then
really
I
well.
nailed maybe 4/5 of Vindicated. So
I'm sure, look, man, if you get through 4/5 of that kind of a song, I mean, that's kind of in your range, but it's like, I guess, stretching it a little bit if you blew your voice out.
yeah.
But if you get through 4/5 of that song and then the final 1/5, you blow your voice out and it doesn't sound like you want it to, everyone in the audience is like, that guy fucking meant that.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
or they
that's
just
great.
or they just remember that you nailed it. But it was funny
Yeah.
because you were in it, and the table I was sitting at with my wife Kara, like everybody was singing along. Kara looks back at me and she goes, "This song's hard to sing."
It was. And it was. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great weekend.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah. It has solidified to me that I want to book a tour of it. So
Hell yeah.
Do it.
Hell
that's
yeah.
in the books at some point.
What's the next movie you're gonna do?
Shrek.
I mean, that's good. That's
genuinely,
what the people want.
I don't. We had this discussion last week. I
Yeah.
don't think there is any other like movie soundtracks that are front to back for me like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like the idea of like swapping out. I don't know if I'll do Vindicated again, especially on a tour where I'm going to be doing it 5 nights in a row. Not going to do that.
But you enjoyed it thoroughly. Like
Absolutely.
it was not to sound facetious, but it was everything you thought it would be.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
very
And it was
worried
cathartic
because
and
it was cold for everyone.
Yeah.
So I was worried, okay, it's just going to be friends and family, which is more than enough for me.
yeah.
But people were there.
It
People
was-
were even in the section that didn't have heaters.
When I pulled up, when we pulled up to park, like there was no spots.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice. It was like, wow, there's like people here. This is great.
Yeah, it didn't
And,
seem like there was any, from what I could tell, but I was obviously in my head, didn't seem like there were any open tables.
I heard it was really busy.
Yeah, it was really, really busy, and that helped me because then I have the people I'm playing with on this Saturday, and they're like, "Do you think it'll be too cold?" And I'm like, "No, my friend played the Juno soundtrack, and it was packed."
So that's what. Yeah, if you live up to that,
Yeah.
it'll be a good show.
Well, yeah. So yeah, it was awesome. It was a really, really cool performance. You guys nailed it. So
Thank you.
yeah. Now for something totally different.
Yeah.
Grammy nominations today.
Grammys.
The Grammys got announced today.
For February 5th, 2023.
Oh, I didn't have that pulled up, so thanks for that. That's
Yeah,
good.
and what
It's
are-
at the top of this.
Oh, I'm just scrolled down already. Okay.
At the crypto currency.
Is it still going to
it
be
may
that
not be
even though
named that.
crypto's
It's in
like
LA.
collapsed?
No, it's
Yeah.
still there.
Well, it may not be in February.
Yeah, but at the Dogecoin.
That's more likely.
NFT.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go through some of these nominees. I think just kind of talk some of it out, like we have done in the past. Boom, there we go. So I guess we'll just go from the top, record of the year, and go down. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff on these. I know that
Adam, what's the difference between record of the year and album of the year?
We don't have to do this again. We've done this before.
Record of the year is the one with the producers and everyone.
record of the year includes everyone, right? And album just in.
That's why you
makes-
see
yeah.
And-
on this,
Yeah.
you see all the names. Whereas if you get down lower where Beyonce is on everything, it's just going to say Beyonce.
The big clarification is that record of the year is for one song,
Yeah, that too.
but
Yeah,
album is for a whole album.
Right.
yeah.
But then there's song.
Adam
of the year.
Adam of the year is for a whole Adam. It's
Yeah.
You and Me on the Rock. That's a pretty good song.
So
a great song.
So
Brandy Carlisle for everything.
yeah. So record of the year.
She's going to win nothing unless she's on like the country.
No, she's gonna.
Unless she's on the country.
She's on a bunch of different
She's on a
things.
bunch of stuff, yeah. So record of the year, we have Don't Shut Me Down, ABBA, Easy on Me, Adele, Break My Soul, Beyonce, Good Morning, Gorgeous, Mary J. Blige, You and Me on the Rock, Brandy Carlisle featuring Lucius, Woman, Doja Cat, Bad Habit, Steve Lacy, The Heart Part 5, Kendrick Lamar, About Damn Time, Lizzo, and As It Was, Harry Styles.
Any predictions? I haven't listened to all these.
I'm gonna go with As It Was.
That's about how I
Airy.
feel too. Yeah, I think like Adele has a pretty decent chance, but
Was that? I feel like that album came out and it had not nearly the same amount of fanfare of any of her other records.
Yeah.
that's true.
I don't-
accurate?
It didn't
True.
stick around at least.
Yeah,
I didn't mention this. When I was in Las Vegas a few weeks ago, she has her residency rebooked.
Yeah.
She canceled it. It's rebooked. And it was a few weeks out from starting when I was there. And it's at like the Caesars Palace Coliseum, which is their concert venue. And I'm seeing that there's like billboards everywhere. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. And we're walking through it. And I got to where the concert venue is. It's in the center of the hotel and the casino. And I was just like, wow, she's going to be there, I think, like 3 months. And of course, she's going to fly. And it's only weekends. She's going to, like, fly, do some press in LA. Maybe she'll go back to the UK. She's not going to live in Vegas for 3 months. But I was just thinking, wow, I would be so depressed if I had to come here for 3 months.
I could do it for 3 months once.
I'm not saying I couldn't do it,
Yeah.
but like there's just this vibe of Vegas
I
that's
think
just
if
like
you're in Vegas for too long, it becomes sad.
I could do it because when you're Adele, you're not really in Vegas. You can do whatever you want.
Right.
fair.
And that's what I was saying. She's flying there. She's there for the weekend.
But if you're the musicians, then you also have a similar treatment where you like it's not the same as the Adele treatment, but like you can do the Vegas thing, or you'll have like I'm like hotel rooms. You could have like your space where you're not having to deal with Vegas bullshit the whole fucking time.
If I had 3 months in Vegas with a big artist like that as a bass player, I would be like, I'm calling all my favorite companies. Like, let's say it was my first gig. I'd be like calling all my favorite companies and saying, hey, I have dates booked in between these gigs.
Right.
I want to be endorsed by you because I want to leave my gear there.
yeah.
And I would just show up and be like, boom, got it. Because that show is locked in.
I guarantee you she's going to be spending most of her time in LA because it is on a commercial flight. It is an hour flight from Las Vegas to LA. So
On a private flight, it's even faster.
Yeah. Is it? Would it be faster? Just bumpier.
Bumpier.
Yeah. I've heard those things are like tin cans.
But it'll at least be faster. You don't have to go through security. if
Yeah,
you're
be
on a
faster
private
in that
jet.
regard. Yeah.
It'll be 57 minutes instead of an hour.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Adele has a decent chance. But moving on to album of the year, Voyage, ABBA, 30, Adele.
I'm going to be honest. I think I was wrong now about my description I gave. We do this every year.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a lot more credits if you keep scrolling under.
Holy shit.
Oh, no. We haven't even reached the
Yeah.
beginning of
is
Beyonce's.
insane.
Just wait. Just wait.
Un Verano Sinti, Bad Bunny, Renaissance, Beyonce. Just look at that. I got to scroll down a little bit more.
There's an
for
at symbol in there. There's 2 at symbols.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, they
That's
knew
a
they were going to get the
lot.
Grammy
Twitter
nod, so
handles.
they made their...
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. Skrillex.
Good Morning Gorgeous, Deluxe, Mary J. Blige. Also a lot of people involved.
Why is it specifically deluxe?
I don't know, but DJ Khaled,
He's right at the top of the list.
another one. Anderson Paak's Twice.
That's cool.
Where?
Look at it right
number
there
one.
and right there.
There you
Look at
go.
that. Yeah, Anderson Paak's Twice. In These Silent Days, Brandy Carlisle.
Look at the difference. I mean, I fucking sound like such an old dude right now.
I knew it was coming.
And I kind of don't apologize because that's just where I'm at.
It is very different.
Yeah, but also considering like what the potential is. Like, I mean, looking at the music of the Spheres, Coldplay, like there's like again Jacob Collier's Twice. Why are these people?
Well,
twice?
BTS is multiple times too because
yeah,
Jacob
yeah,
Collier
yeah.
band is
It's
there
3 times.
Yeah, and then he is. What the? He's 4 times. What the fuck?
It's just all
One,
Jacob Collier. There's 50
two,
Jacob
three,
Colliers.
4. That's how he does his records, man.
It might be, yeah.
It does
Stephen Fry. What the fuck?
it does
So-
break
per
out.
song.
there's
Stephen Fry.
It breaks out the roles that they're doing.
But
though,
there's a
so.
thing. There's a thing about like the thing with the Beyonce and Mary J. Blige and this Coldplay album where it's like they can feature all these people to have so many roles, and they can do like it brings more people in to listen. Like I'm gonna probably listen to some of this Coldplay I hadn't listened to before because I didn't know Jacob Collier was that much on it.
And
so
Stephen Fry.
and Stephen Fry,
Oh, is Stephen Fry there?
yeah,
Apparently.
right there.
He's only there once, though.
Yeah,
It's a small part.
small part. Mr.
Just
Morale,
like in The Hobbit. It was a small part that he played. Yeah.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Kendrick Lamar. Also a big list, but I mean, I don't see an
But
issue.
if you listen to that album, it makes sense too, though.
sure, yeah.
And I
What
think
about if
that's
you don't
probably
listen to the
case.
album?
Then you're just an old fuck like me.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Special by Lizzo.
I thought people didn't like that record.
I liked it.
I remember hearing it was very middle of the road.
I mean, I thought it was really good. I have no problem.
It's
with
all
it, but-
solo artists except for ABBA.
and then then Harry Styles, Harry Souse, which also is a small group because I think he did a lot of it himself when he recorded it.
It's all solo artists except for ABBA.
Oh, you forgot about Coldplay.
No, I didn't. It's
Chris
Coldplay's
Martin.
Chris Martin and the Coldplays. Name another member of Coldplay.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
British guy.
No, it doesn't.
name any member of ABBA.
Jorn Sporgensen.
IKEA. ABBA's
Who's
not going to win
Who's is worse
anything.
there? I said Jorn Sporgensen. I'm probably closer to a correct answer. Jackson said
IKEA.
I was right, though.
Yeah,
What's
they're in
a-
the credits.
yeah.
So what do you guys think is a front runner for album of the year?
I want to say Kendrick Lamar, but I know that's not the answer.
No, that's not the answer
Yeah.
at all.
I think his best chance was To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, and that didn't happen.
It didn't happen. I don't know if fuck it, man. I don't know.
Big Thief. For sure.
We'll get there with that.
Yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
5 weeks. We'll get there.
I don't. I kind of hope that Harry Styles doesn't get Album of the Year because I think he has a better album in him, and I worry that if because this tour that he's doing has been so successful, and this album is better than his first one, that I think he could put out
Is this his second album?
Yeah.
Third.
I thought it was his third.
Third, yeah.
Yeah.
Sign of the Times and Harry's House.
No,
it's the
it's
Watermelon Sugar.
Watermelon Sugar.
I think.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
If you don't mention the second one, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't mention
Sign of
two
the
of them.
Times, whatever the Watermelon Sugar one is called.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, that's that album.
Oh shit.
I've been thinking.
Well, this
yeah.
is his best album then, according to Dave.
Well,
Well, this is his best album.
No, but like this is it.
then I
It's
hope
all
Harry
downhill
Styles
from now.
wins. I totally forgot about that
end.
album.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Harry Styles. I think Beyonce. These are all. I think that's pretty much the best chances.
I have this feeling that Harry Styles isn't going to win any of these.
Yeah, it's possible.
I just have a feeling it's going to be Beyonce cleaning up like always.
but I haven't.
That's
It's
not
only
me
because-
complaining.
It's only
you're-
because Taylor Swift is not in all these
But
categories.
you're, but like talking about like the Lizzo album, I feel like I didn't see a lot of people talk about the Beyonce album a whole lot. So
yeah.
I absolutely did. It's
But
still
it's-
to this day. Like
Really?
in Dallas, I almost every day see somebody wearing that album artwork on their shirt.
Wow.
yeah,
Almost constantly.
I just
At
don't
the
hear
When We
people-
Were Young Fest, I saw maybe 5 or 10 of.
But that's not necessarily an indication of like the album sticking out as like a musical thing. More of like it's a Beyonce thing.
I know it was really big in the gay communities because that
Yeah.
I forget what it's called, like break style or something like that, but like that style of like house music
Yeah.
has always been in the gay culture for a while, and this was a very like, oh cool, now here's a huge mainstream example of
Yeah.
it. So
We'll see. Song of the year. This is I think the first one's weird. A B C D E F U.
hell yeah.
That's a weird one. About Damn Time, Lizzo. All Too Well. I guess it's is this the Taylor Swift song that's
that's
the,
10-minute
Taylor's
version,
version.
also.
but is that
short
the
film?
one that's about Jake Gyllenhaal? Is that one?
No.
I think it is. I think that's the one that's about Jake Gyllenhaal. As It Was, Harry Styles, Bad Habit, Steve
Starting to
Lacy.
see the same.
I mean, every year that's
the
how it is,
pattern.
yeah. Break My Soul, Beyonce, Easy on Me, Adele, God Did. What is this?
Sean Carter.
That's the DJ Khaled album.
Oh, it is.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Weird.
Have you not seen the album cover? He looks so airbrushed. Honestly, you should just pull it up.
It just seems like a lot of work. The Heart Part 5, Kendrick, and Just Like That, Bonnie Raitt.
I'm gonna go wild card and say Bonnie
No
Raitt.
shot.
I don't even know who that is.
What the fuck?
Who is it?
It's okay. I don't know either.
What is what?
She's a country singer.
Country singer.
Oh, that's
I-
why.
I assumed.
Why? What do you mean? What the
You like
fuck?
country.
Bonnie
You like
Raitt-
country.
because
I don't
Bonnie
like
Raitt-
Pretend
country.
it's theater. Smarten the fuck up.
Bonnie Raitt has been around for a long time. That's why I'm confused by this. Like been very prominent for a long time. So
I don't know, man.
dude,
I mean,
whatever.
we're not voters in the Grammys, so we don't know.
No,
This is true.
we have friends that are. That's right.
And they can tell us that we're wrong.
Not my friends.
Not my friends. Not my problem.
Best new artist: Anita,
Wet leg.
Omar Apollo,
Anita Wetleg.
Wet leg.
Domi and JD Beck,
Wet leg.
Mooney Long,
Wet leg.
Samara Joy,
Phoebe Bridgers.
Lotto,
Wet leg.
Main Skin.
Wet leg.
I can't. I don't know. I don't want to pronounce the next one because I feel like I'm going to say it wrong.
Wet leg.
Toby. I don't want to try. Molly Tuttle, and then
Weegway. Weegway.
Jackson. What's the next one?
Wet leg.
Yeah. So Wet Leg.
They're not gonna win.
Domi and JD Beck.
Domi and JD Beck is my hope. That's a
Reminder, this is the
fucking-
category that just means they picked an artist who maybe is not recent or new.
Yeah, well, remember
yeah, but-
Japanese Breakfast was on it last
Yeah.
year, and they're on their third album.
yeah.
But Domi and JD Beck is actually on their first album.
Idols
And
was on it last
I
year
think
too.
that's all the more
they?
reason.
They
yeah, but
were.
it was Phineas one.
and they were. It was like their fourth record.
Weird.
How bullshit is that Phineas won though?
Yeah, that is kind of bullshit.
I don't think it's
Well,
bullshit.
it was his first year doing music.
He's not a fuck.
Omar
Whatever.
Apollo has been doing shit for a while. But like isn't that Wet Leg's first album though? Yeah, that came out this year. Yeah. So that's legit.
But if Harry Styles was nominated for his first record,
I don't think he should have been.
okay, then
Best new
we
artist. It's like
we just
you're not
disagree
new.
there.
Yeah. Domi and JD Beck. That's such a cool thing for them. Especially like seeing them like kind of come up, seeing JD Beck come up.
Yeah.
Like peripherally.
I'm sure that you guys have mentioned them in a what we're listening to, but who is that?
So JD Beck is like he's this really young drummer. He came up like in like
The
this,
Deep Ellum scene.
Yeah, the Deep Ellum scene. He basically like got like dragged around by his parents to go play all these jams, and so he like kind of blew up on socials. And Domi Keys is his French piano player, and so they have been doing stuff on Instagram together for a long time, and they finally released an album this year, and it
On
is
Anderson .Paak's label.
yeah, they're the first ones signed to Anderson .Paak's label too. But that album is incredible. It is such a good. I don't know if jazz or hip hop's the right way to put it, but it's somewhere in between, and it's really really good.
There's no way they're gonna win.
No, there's no way.
there's
But
not.
it's really cool to see them nominated and see them recognized like that because they are truly incredible, unbelievable talents.
Jackson, I guess I just think that. Sorry to cut you off, Hagen. I think
not
that
okay.
the best new artist category should be a spotlight for like up and coming new artists.
Yeah.
And for someone like Phineas to win feels like okay.
Or even be nominated.
Yeah,
it
you're
feels-
very visible across the entire planet.
It does.
And
It almost
already
doesn't.
had a Grammy.
Yeah, multiple.
Like if
almost-
you already have a Grammy nomination or the whole thing, you shouldn't even be able to get on that new
Yeah.
artist list.
It almost doesn't matter. God damn it. It almost doesn't matter, like if it's your second or third album. If you are up and coming at that moment, then it's like okay, then you're a new artist. Like you're a new artist to this like realm. You know.
That one I feel weird about.
I can't hear anything anymore, Dave.
Did you kick the headphone cable,
Yeah,
or did you spill on it?
I kicked the headphone.
I guess I think you're hooked on like because these are massive pop stars. But
Yes.
if it was a situation where like all the guys from Journey played in Santana for a while, and what if Santana was getting Grammys and now they're in Journey? With your rationale, they shouldn't be allowed to get nominated because they've been session musicians for 15
But
years,
Phineas
and
wasn't
now,
a session musician.
huh?
But Phineas is not a session musician.
Right.
No, but I don't see why he should be discredited because he's famous.
Yeah, I guess he shouldn't be discredited. I just think that it's a little weird, like to put him in the same realm as people who are like just now getting their start, or just not blowing up in that pop music, like in the mainstream realm.
Right.
But I like everyone nominated for this category this year. I think that's very cool.
Wait, do you know all those?
No, I'm saying I like that. Like
Okay.
the names are all new names. It seems like.
Yeah.
Best pop solo performance. We have Easy on Me, Adele, Moscow Mule, Bad Bunny, Woman, Doja Cat, Bad Habit, Steve Lacy, About Damn Time, and Lizzo, and As It Was, Harry Styles. I mean, like, Lizzo, Harry Styles, and Adele are bound to win something between all of this. You know, between all this so far, they're bound to win something.
I would go Adele on this one.
I don't.
Yeah, I think I'd agree. About Damn Time would be a second choice for me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Best pop duo group performance. Don't Shut Me Down, ABBA. Bam Bam,
Bam Bam. That's how it's said.
Camila Cabello and Ed Sheeran. My Universe, Coldplay and BTS. I Like You, Post Malone and Doja Cat. And Unholy, Sam Smith and Kim Petras. That's gonna win.
I would say Unholy and
What a
then
bad category.
Bam Bam behind that.
I think Unholy's going to win. Doesn't matter what you want. I think that's going to win. I think that was too big on TikTok to lose.
But do you think that's relevant to the voters?
Yeah.
Man, I think maybe. I think
Like
that
the ripple effect of TikTok.
I think
Or you
it's-
just hear it enough.
I think that song
But
is.
do they?
Yeah, I'd
Grammy
imagine.
voters are younger than most other Hollywood things.
I also think that song is really, really boring. But I think that they hear it, and it was a success virally on TikTok.
I think it sounds like Dark Horse by Katy Perry.
110%.
And I don't mean that like we need to get
Lawsuit.
a lawsuit. I mean it in the sense of like it's a dark pop song that is like, I don't know, kind of vapid.
Yeah.
I like Sam Smith though.
Yeah, I like Sam Smith too. That song just bores the fuck out of me. Best traditional pop vocal album.
Oh my God, Michael Bublé.
Higher, Michael Bublé. When Christmas Comes Around, Kelly Clarkson. I Dream of Christmas, Norah Jones. Evergreen, Pentatonics, and Thank You, Diana Ross. Why is this not just Christmas albums category?
Yeah, that's what it is, right?
What the?
It says for albums containing 100% of Christmas songs.
Is Evergreen a Yeba cover?
No, this is an album, yeah. So I think that's probably like a reference to
No,
like
it's a Foo Fighters cover.
It's a Christmas Trees album.
yeah, Christmas trees. Pentatonics doing Christmas trees songs.
I need a
Evergreen.
napkin.
She's your tummy.
No.
Can't do that on video.
I'll get you a napkin if you run this.
No.
I don't know if you
Okay.
would have
He's
trusted
fine
with
without
that.
a napkin.
Okay. Best pop vocal album. Voyage, ABBA, 30, Adele, Music of the Spheres, Coldplay, Spheres. Special, Lizzo, Harry's House, Harry Styles.
These all sound very familiar.
Yeah, we've seen this already.
And are we at the point where we can just kind of like scroll
We can
through
go
these?
through to the ones that we care about. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, the best dance electronic recording, I mean, I think this is, like, there's a lot of stuff here, but I think a lot
David
of
Guetta's
these...
still doing shit.
Yeah, I think there's
Pretty
a
obviously
lot
gonna
of
be
these.
Beyonce, though, right?
Yeah, a lot of these dance nominations are going to go to Beyonce, I think.
Yeah.
I think that it's almost like I scrolled through. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's nominated for all of these dance nominees. Yeah, right here for best dance electronic music album. I think she's gonna get that.
Finally, we're at the categories I want to hear about.
Contemporary instrumental music, best contemporary instrumental music album.
Did you know Snarky Puppy played at the basement that we're playing at this Friday?
I'm so glad you mentioned that, Jackson, because this Friday we'll be playing at Graffiti Pasta, moniker MNKR. We'll be playing at Graffiti Pasta here in Denton, Texas.
Last show of the year.
Last show of the year. We're gonna be playing lots of bangers,
Yeah, we're playing a song from
Only
every
bangers.
record.
only bangers, and
Maybe one slow
We're
song.
playing with a friends, Fresh Ghosts. So come out, Denton, Texas.
Come out and see the next Snarky Puppy. Us.
No
All
moniker.
instrumental.
Not that.
We are instrumental.
So yeah, Domi and JD Beck. I hope they win, but it's cool. Snarky Puppy and Brad Meldau are there too. So
I'd be fine with any of those three people.
yeah. Best rock performance.
These are songs, right? Yeah.
getting a
This is
napkin.
songs. Yeah.
Yes.
What?
I'm getting a napkin.
Okay.
Bye.
I can't hear anything anymore.
God, he's really fucking running a train on this whole production.
I'm gonna find a new way to make it so Dave can't fuck up your headphones.
That's fine. We should probably just buy new.
It's too much
headphone
work.
extenders.
It's too much work.
Brian Adams.
So,
I'm thinking the
so
wrong
Happy It Hurts, Brian Adams, Old Man Beck, Wild Child, Black Keys, Broken
Old Man
Horses.
Beck. The way you just said that sounds like you were saying like Old Man Beck's on there again. What a loser.
Wild Child, The Black Keys, Broken Horses, Brandy Carlisle, Crawl,
Thank you.
Idols. Patient number 9, Ozzy Osbourne featuring Jeff Beck, Old Man Beck. Holiday, Turnstile. There's a lot of cool shit on here. This is
I forgot that Idols would qualify, but that's because of the release dates.
Did you see that video that's going around of Louis Theroux in the mosh pit for Turnstile?
that's awesome.
You guys know Louis Theroux, right?
No.
He's the English like documentarian. He's the one who did
yeah,
that.
yeah. I was gonna say you're gonna reference that. Yeah.
Yeah, he did the really famous Scientology one, but he also he went viral on TikTok he did a rap one as well, like a documentary.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay,
very
yeah,
dry.
yeah.
He's like, I'm driving in my Fiat. You really ought to see it.
Yeah.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle.
It falls. I like the way you wiggle, wiggle.
For sure.
Yeah, driving in my Fiat. You really got to see it.
6'4" in a compact.
Yeah.
No slack.
I'm sipping red wine. Yeah. So like, there's
How
this.
old
Boy,
do
did
we
we
sound?
butcher that. We fucking butchered the shit out of that.
It's not viral anymore. We can't have that in the back of our
But
minds.
there's a video of him at a Turnstile show, like in the mosh pit, and he's super tall. And like you just see his fucking goofy British face, just like just smiling and being just rocked around in it. And I was like, that's just a guy who looks like him. And then there's another shot. Clearly, this is part of a documentary he's doing, and it is straight up on him. And it's him. It's so fucking funny. I just love it.
I like these nominees. Best metal performance. Call Me a Little Sunshine, Ghost, We'll Be Back, Megadeth, Please Don't Be Back, Killer Be Killed, Muse, Degradation Rules, Ozzy Osbourne featuring Tony Iommi, which feels weird to feature Tony Iommi, and then Blackout, Turnstile. Is that Muse song the one that has like the breakdown that everybody was freaking out about? Do you know, Jackson?
It does. Yeah.
I remember. So when that song dropped, like the metal community was like, "Holy shit,
He's playing
Muse can do deathcore."
He's playing like a 7-string on it.
Yeah, I
which
listened
is
to
the
it.
first time he's
It was
done that.
incredibly underwhelming. It was like it was.
It's the one where he's doing like tremolo picking, and in the background he goes yeah, and it's like what? They played that live before they put out the song, and he did that live, and I was like, oh, he was just feeling himself, and that didn't really translate. And then I listened to the song, I was like, please don't do it, please don't do it. And it's there, and I was like, no, what a bad choice.
What a bad choice. Best rock song.
Black Summer, hands down. Chili Peppers, baby.
Black Summer, Chili Peppers, Blackout,
Old
Turnstile,
Man Chili Peppers.
Yeah, Anthony
Broken.
Kiedis singing like a fucking pirate.
Broken Horses, Brandy Carlisle, What Have I Done? Harmonious Dream, The War on Drugs, Patient Number 9, Ozzy
I
Osbourne.
thought we were going to talk about shit we cared about.
Imagine if Brandy Carlisle beats out Ozzy Osbourne.
Imagine if the Chili Peppers win.
Yeah.
That'd be stupid.
I had a friend at the show this weekend who we were talking about music documentaries. I was talking about the ones that I have on my backlog. And he said, I like music documentaries. I'll go see any music documentary even if I don't like the music. It's just something I enjoy. And he said, I watched that Woodstock 99 one. Flea's penis was in it. And I was like, yeah, haha. And he goes, yeah, normally he puts a sock on it. I didn't sign up for this. It just kind of came up. Flea's penis, man. And he kept saying it jokingly. And I was like, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah.
You sound upset.
Sounds like
and that's okay.
Best rock album, Dropout Boogie, The Black Keys,
I don't know why that's on there.
The Boy Named If, Elvis Costello and the Imposters, Crawler, Idols, Mainstream Sellout, MGK, Patient Number 9, Ozzy Osbourne, Lucifer on the Sofa, Spoon. So if Machine
Idol should fucking win.
if Machine Gun Kelly wins, there's gonna be a fucking uproar.
Yes.
I don't care if anybody wins, but like I just want to see what idols are going to look like
That's
at
what I was
the
going to
Grammys.
say. But wouldn't it be great not only to see what they look like at the Grammys, but see their acceptance speech if they win? That's going to be great. That's going to be a great acceptance.
Yeah.
I see it's starting to smile.
Any
a little
updates
bit.
on? Didn't you say when you went to see them, it seemed awkward on stage between the guitar player, or he wasn't there?
He wasn't there.
Is he
But
out of the
I
band?
found out. No, he was on.
He had a kid.
He was on paternity leave.
Oh,
And I was like, wow, this band is so like in touch with like
European.
being.
That is the most anti-punk rock bullshit I've ever fucking heard in my entire
No.
life. Paternity leave, throw your kid in the fucking trash.
No.
But being so in touch with like, hey, what can we do to make you feel good in this band? It's like, oh, paternity leave.
Punk
Yeah.
rock bullshit.
That's
After
punk
we
rock. Dude.
after we talked about that, I went and looked at like the subreddit post about it or whatever, and all these people were like, "Oh, I can't believe they're breaking up," and somebody's like, "He just had a kid."
Well, they
No big
really
deal.
made it sound like on stage, the singer said, we're so thankful. This is going to be our last tour in a
Yeah.
very long time. He kept saying that. And whenever he said that, I turned to my partner and I was like, look, I said we weren't going to get in the pit tonight, but we have to get in the pit. If this is their last show in Dallas, we have to get in the pit.
It's,
And
their
then
it's their last show for a long time because they're all enlisting in the military.
they're going to go fight the
couple
BTS boys.
Yeah, I hope Idols wins.
Best alternative music performance. There'd Better Be a Mirrorball, Arctic Monkeys, Certainty, Big Thief, King, Florence and the Machine, Chase Lounge, Wet Leg, Spinning Off the Edge of the World, Yeah Yeah Yeahs
I
featuring
just said it
Perfume
so many
Genius.
times.
Wet Lug.
All of these are good except for the last one.
Yeah, this is cool.
That Yeah's record is very like, we're a band you know the name of, so you'll buy this record.
Yeah.
Featuring
it's-
Perfume Genius.
All of those fucking bands are doing that now. Interpol's the same way. The Killers was kind of in that scene.
Yeah.
Jack White's not doing it.
Not yet.
Yeah,
He
not
might.
yet. Who else was in that era? I don't think LCD Sound System is really doing that, but
Best alternative music. We Arcade Fire.
Got him. Fuck.
What?
Why is Arcade Fire on there?
Dragon, New Warm Mountain, I Believe in You, Big Thief. Fossera, Bjark, Wet Leg.
Jackson, please.
Cool it.
Please, I
Cool
beg
it
of you,
down.
please.
Yeah, yes.
Take a sip of Dr. Pepper and just say it again.
Have you guys seen that interview with the 103-year-old woman who drank 3 Dr. Peppers a day? And she was like, all my doctors told me to stop drinking Dr. Pepper,
They're all dead.
but they're all dead.
Yeah, we get it. Just say the
Shows-
fucking word.
I found out today, the carpenter who built my cabinets at my house, he was at my house today installing the
Was
hardware.
that old lady?
That was his grandma.
Oh, fuck.
He started telling me the story, and I literally while he was talking, the rudest thing I did, I just pulled out my phone and I was like, pulling up the interview. I was like, this? He goes, yeah, that's her. I remember when they interviewed her. I was like, what the fuck? That's insane.
Okay.
Did you ask if he also has 3 Dr. Peppers a day?
No, he has 1 in the morning. And by the way, that woman drank them warm because she didn't like cold things. Right?
That seems not okay.
It was at this moment that I told this man, I have a Dr. Pepper tattoo, showed him, and I offered him a cup of coffee, and he said, no, I get my caffeine from Dr. Pepper. I was like, hell yeah. You're my dude.
Okay, you're off the hook from saying Bjork.
Saying
Bjark.
what?
Bjark.
Bjork.
Bjark.
Bjork.
Bjark.
Bless you.
Bjork.
Best R&B performance. So we can kind of scroll through some of these. Maybe I don't know if we're as familiar with these, but Beyonce is on these too. So I imagine that she'll probably win some of this. But Mary J. Blige is also on some of this, so that's cool. Best traditional R&B performance. I haven't listened to that Beyonce album, but is it traditional? Is it traditional R&B?
Isn't it nominated in the dance category also?
Yeah, so is it
So how does this
traditional
work?
R&B? I haven't listened to that album, so I don't know.
Plastic Off the Sofa does sound like an R&B, the name of an R&B song.
I guess
Yeah.
these are also, these are songs, so you could nominate songs across multiple categories.
Is it traditional R&B, though?
No, I don't know.
All right.
I don't think we're the ones to say.
That's right. We're not the people who are making these nominations. Best R&B song. Let's see. Is Beyonce on this one too? She is. So is Mary J. Blige. These are all like the same people on this. Best progressive R&B. What a strange category.
Oh, it makes sense when you look at the artists.
Yeah. Corey Henry, Steve Lacy,
Moonchild.
Tank and the Bangas. You ever listen to Tank and the Bangas?
No.
You should.
I've never heard that name before. That's hilarious. That's what I would do if I
No
were in the audience.
relation.
Best R&B album.
Oh, Chris Brown.
Chris
and
Brown.
Arcade
Chris
Fire?
Brown is going to beat the rest of these people.
Do not know. Mary J. Blige,
Bad joke.
Chris Brown,
Sorry.
Robert Glasper, also problematic. Lucky Day and PJ Morton.
Wait,
Robert
Lucky-
Glasper is problematic.
Isn't he? Isn't he a problematic figure?
Oh, man, I thought you meant Lucky Day. I was like, fuck, I like him so much, though.
I thought Robert Glasper was problematic, but I can't remember why now. So,
See, there's that DJ Khaled record.
oh yeah, so best
Rap.
best rap performance. There's the DJ Khaled
DJ Khaled's not a rapper.
producer. He's a DJ.
A hype man.
Another one. Best melodic rap performance. A lot of these same names. Kendrick's on here though. That's good. Best rap song. More DJ Khaled, Jack Harlow. There's Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Gunna. More Drake. Yeah, I don't know. Country. You want to do this one, Dave?
Sure.
Wait, ask me if I want to do it.
Jackson, you want to do country?
No. Skip
Adam,
it.
You want to do country?
I don't know these people.
You're the swing vote. Come on.
Kelsey Ballerini, Zach Bryan, Miranda Lambert, Maren Morris, and Willie Nelson. Who do you
Okay,
think
I
should
do know
win
2 of
country?
those people.
Who do you think should win country?
The
Fucking Willie Nelson.
Win country.
Win country.
As a concept.
I'll go with that as a concept. Willie Nelson. But for this, Willie Nelson should win.
Is
Best-
Orville Peck in any of these categories?
Best country duo and group performance. Dave, what do you know anything about this?
Luke Combs and Miranda Lambert.
Not Robert Plant and Alison Krauss.
No.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Taylor Swift.
Best country song: Maren Morris, Luke Combs, Taylor Swift, Miranda Lambert, Willie Nelson, Cody Johnson.
Humble Quest.
Willie Nelson.
Okay. Best country album: Luke Combs, Miranda Lambert, Ashley McBride, Maren Morris, and Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
There's
Great.
no way.
Are there only 5
Oh, no, no.
nominees?
Miranda Lambert's going to win.
Yeah. New age, ambient, or chant. Do you guys care about
Please,
this?
Adam?
No.
Yeah, no,
Please.
it's not for me.
It was just one. It was just one thing. Jazz.
No.
Skip it.
Are there names that we know?
John
No.
Beasley?
Yeah, there's gonna be fucking Snarky Puppy somewhere.
The Peter Forskin Trio.
Fuck yeah.
I've moved past it. Gospel,
Do you
contemporary,
think-
Christian music. You guys give a shit?
No.
If
All right. Awesome.
Wolverine can regenerate his like body parts, if he was circumcised, do you think it comes back?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, just like how, I mean, even if he's not circumcised, I imagine that part of that comes back if it gets cut off. There's no way.
There's
It doesn't.
honestly, there's probably
You think
Yeah, and Kevin Smith wrote it.
But does it always come back the same size? And do you think he would cut off his penis multiple times to get the best result?
Yeah, it's like rolling the dice.
Yeah.
Latin music, Latin pop. Christina Aguilera's on that. That's strange. I don't know. I didn't listen to it.
Her album, Aguilera.
Daddy
Nice.
Yankee.
Daddy Yankee.
I thought he
yo.
announced that he was like going, like he was retiring.
Who knows?
He was going off the grid.
But yeah, it's Latin music.
Mark Anthony.
Just
this just really
stop.
shows how many
Put us out of our
categories
misery.
there are.
Oh, here we go.
American roots music.
Wait, no. Did you say here we go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Life According to Rachel, Madison
Yeah,
Cunningham's
Madison
why he said it.
Cunningham.
Best American Roots Performance, Someday It'll All Make Sense, Billy Anderson featuring Dolly Parton. Life According to Rachel, Madison Cunningham. Oh, Betty, Stomping Ground, and Madison Cunningham. That's the important part there. Best Americana Performance, Best Americana.
Brandy Carlisle.
Yeah, that's a lot of that. That's a lot. So much here. Why is there so much here? Holy dude.
So-
Hey, Madison Cunningham's on that though. That's good.
If
That's
anybody's
good.
not watching on the video, this is we're down to category 55
yeah, this is
out of I don't know how much, but we're halfway through
lot.
the page.
a lot more, I think. So, I think we'll probably children's.
Brandy Carlisle.
children-
I mean, this really does show how narrow of a scope we have when it comes to like the world of music.
Yeah,
yeah, I guess.
and how many categories there are.
I'd
'Cause
also.
there is a lot of overlap. Like,
Yeah.
if you consider the whole, you can be an album and a song
I
on
mean,
every category.
a lot of different genres and styles
Yeah.
too. So, I know that somewhere on here is Sarah Bareilles for soundtrack for Into the Woods, but I don't know where. I don't know how far down. Comedy album, Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K. I mean,
It'd be funny
let's
if
just throw them all in there. Throw all of them in there.
They need to get headlines again. Nobody's heard of the Grammys, so
it'd be funny if Questlove won for spoken word.
That would be good. That would be really good. So yeah. Oh, there's best musical theater. So
I feel like
there,
musical
yeah.
theater shouldn't have a Grammy,
But they have a recorded album. They do.
but they have like a whole show.
Yeah, but
to
Tony's doesn't.
themselves.
it's
Tony
the
doesn't
same,
account
same
for
Also,
that.
thing
like,
if there's a
let's
best
take-
like
but Tony's-
soundtrack.
Let's
Tony's
get
for
rid
movies
of
and
country
stuff.
as well and put them in their own show.
Tony's doesn't account for
Because country is theater.
No, because it's
No.
the Country Music Awards, the CMAs.
I said the thing about like
yeah,
Orville Peck, and he
Yeah,
really
yeah,
wants
yeah.
me to like country.
They don't have I'm pretty sure they don't have an award for best recording, but also it's cool if they get Grammys for these. Like, I mean, like there's a lot of cool ones there. Cool. I think I'm that's all I care about.
Yep.
What, did you care a lot about all this, Jackson?
I can confidently say I know I said this last year. I'm sorry, this year. I'm not watching this. There's nothing interesting in there for me. I'm just
Who would you have liked to see nominated?
no one.
I think watching the Grammys sucks.
Yeah.
I
But like this is like there's nothing like I've listened to a lot of these albums and there's just nothing in there
Sure,
that
sure.
I'm like excited about. So like
wet leg.
Wet Leg.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
it'd be
you
cool
want to
if
see Idols.
Idols,
Idols
Wet Leg.
performed there. I still wouldn't watch it because it's like I've seen them perform enough, and then also I can just watch this later.
No,
That kind of thing.
I wouldn't ever again watch the Grammys live unless there was a really good reason to.
Yeah, like you had a show or like a podcast. talk about it.
If we had a Patreon and it was like, this is let's
If
like
people were paying us
if
to
people
do
were
it.
paying us, then I would do it.
I mean, if the Grammys wants to pay us to watch it and talk shit about it,
I'm
Or
sure
like-
they're bursting at the seams
or like if we
to
for
pay
some,
4 dickheads to watch their program.
if we for some reason like had like a live streaming platform and like where we were on a live streaming platform, then like we could do like a watch party scenario.
Yeah.
But that's like the only other time that I would, because that sounds like we could just like talk shit the whole time and it would be okay, and make money off of it, like I said. So
Money.
Basically, pay us and we'll watch the Grammys.
well, I mean, like
Please don't pay me. I don't want to watch this. Had a good time the last 2 years. This one doesn't look good.
I mean, it looks the same. They look exactly the same. None
Maybe.
of these look different
Also-
than any other year.
I have to go back to the years and stuff don't make sense for this. So Black Pumas was nominated again for some boxed edition of the
Hell
other
yeah.
thing that won
Yeah.
and
So
got
that's
nominated
3
the
years
last
in a
2
row.
years. Yeah.
They're like
Why is that fine?
release their tax returns. You know what I'm saying? They're like getting in with a fucking like just like loophole
Like,
after
good,
loophole.
good for them, I guess. But like, who
Yeah.
at the Grammys is or the recording
Just
whatever
try
is
again.
just like
just
fine
release a
with
new
it.
record.
Yeah.
Just try again. Well, yeah. So if this told us anything, we're not going to watch the Grammys this year, and I guess we'll talk about the winners probably though.
Yeah, we wouldn't pass up.
I think we'll
the
complain
content.
about the winners.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That's what you mean by talk about the winners. We're not
Yeah.
going to actually
will
like.
will Trevor Noah be the host again?
Isn't it already announced that he would be?
No.
I
He
just
needs a
assumed.
new
idea.
gig.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
No, he's dating Dua Lipa. He
That's
doesn't
his
need a new
gig?
gig.
His gig is dating Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his gig.
It's a lot of the same stuff from this year, but it for some reason feels like the music is not as good. Maybe I'm just checked out.
No, it feels the exact same as 2 years ago and last year. The Grammys always feel the same. And if you like the album, then cool. But I loved the Harry Styles album. I like the Lizzo album. There's a lot of stuff in here that I like. But the Grammys, it's an award show. It always is. It's always going to feel roughly the same. And there was I think there was probably a bit of fun between the last 2 years where it was we were at
pandemic.
home and we could
Yeah.
do these things together. But the Grammys, I've watched the Grammys live for many years. My mom and I we used to watch every award show together, and I like doing that. Like if I still did that with my mom, that'd be fun. But I mean, the idea of people being excited for people winning and being stoked on all these it's the same shit all the time.
There's an episode. Just you and your mom watching the Grammys.
Yeah, pay him.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Pay me.
No.
Okay, that's good. Anybody got anything else, or should we talk about what we're listening to? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Jackson's listening to Wet Leg.
No.
no,
No.
no, no. What are you listening to?
Are you going to say the band we talked about? Is that what you were listening to?
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay. I've been listening to Ellis Dune's debut record. I don't know what it's called. I just realized.
Isn't it self-titled?
I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if it's not. But it's basically a super group, and I really bought into the hype on this group.
But who's in the super group? You don't
Past Lives.
you don't
That's
have
what
to-
it's called.
Oh, okay. You don't have to say the specific names or members, but just where they're from.
Coheed and Cambria, Thursday, Circus Survive, and My Chemical Romance.
yeah.
So I really bought into the hype. I genuinely thought that this could have been a contender for my record of the year, and then I listened to it. I was like, it's not bad. It's just kind of middle of the road. There's some great songs on there,
Yeah.
like the debut single they put out, Permanent Rebellion. I listened to it on my way here, and I was like, God, this is so hard, so good. But in preparation for that record, because I was so excited, I was like, I want to listen to it now. I found out that Anthony Green had a solo record that came out this year, the sweet year of our Lord 2022, called Boom Done. Way better, so good. That I think it's maybe 8 or 9 songs, and 6 of them are pretty damn good.
Nice.
There's Sufjan-esque horns in it. It sounds nothing like anything else he does.
Cool.
I love his solo career. I think his solo career is his best thing. Don't at me, Circus Survive fans. But there's some really there's some lyrics in there that I'm like, I think there's some drama here with Circus Survive that nobody else is pointing out, and maybe I'm just grasping at straws here, but I think there's drama here. So yeah,
Nice.
It's a great record. I also saw Lingua Ignota this weekend.
How was that?
It was great. People asked me to show them pictures, and I was like, I didn't take any pictures. It seemed disrespectful to take photos during the show not because like, oh, this is really intimate, but because I was like, this is really intense. This is like, my partner was crying at points of the show, and she's not a fan of the music, but like, she was like, afterwards, I was like, so do you want to talk about why you were crying? And she's like, I mean, that was just really intense. Like, it was like a reckoning to listen to. And I was like, I'm really glad you were willing to go with me to this, because like, I think I could have taken anyone else and they would have been like, what the fuck is this? But It was super intense. And I totally get why she's retiring Lingua Ignota after this tour. Like, after watching that, I was like, I get to go home. And like, we got dinner afterwards. It was like 11 p.m. and we were just sitting there talking about really intense topics. And I was like, she has to do this every night for like a month. That would fucking...
It's fucking tough.
Destroy you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. Yeah, that's what I've been listening to.
Album?
I don't really have anything. I've been going through what I listened to this year and trying to pick out my albums of the year. I can
You
safely
only
say
get
that-
one.
Well, right. We usually mention an honorable mention.
Yeah.
I can safely say that The Weeknd is not on the top
Right.
of my list. So
Nice.
You remember when that came out? That was January, and you and I were like, this is
yeah.
on there. It's going to be on our top 5.
it was in the top 5 at first.
It's been such a great year for music that like it got edged out like almost within like a month or two.
But, going back and doing that because we're going to have that episode soon. So.
Yep. I have been listening to a lot of just feel good stuff because I don't know, just a lot of music I'm playing and learning and stuff. But I was gonna go see a show on Sunday, a band called The Rex. I think I've mentioned them before, but they're just really catchy indie music. But I didn't realize they put a new album. It's called Sonder, and it's like a lot of it is like really interesting, cool pop punk feels. And the singer, his name is Nick, I think. I can't remember his last name, but he is such a fucking good singer. He's insane, and like he really shines heavily on this album, which he normally does. But it's nice to hear him too in like this pop punk setting where everybody's letting loose. The drummer is also like going for it. So Sonder by the Rex, it's a really cool album.
For me, I was just started today listening to King's Disease 3 by Nas, the new Nas record, and it's really cool. It's like a Nas record.
Nice.
And what were you listening to, album?
Album? Oh, really? It's not my bag.
Nice.
Any
other-
frog on the log in the hole in the bottom
There
of the
you go.
sea?
Anybody have anything else? All good? Okay, cool. So, like I said earlier, Moniker is playing at Graffiti Pasta here in Denton, Texas this Friday. What you
I looked straight into the light, and it really just kind of
I
like
see.
shell-shocked me for a moment.
So we'll be at Graffiti Pasta on Friday. Show starts at 10. Come out, Denton, Texas. If you haven't already, please follow or subscribe to the podcast on whatever podcast app you are using. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. You can go find us on YouTube. If you haven't already, you're just listening, you can go find us. Just look up Don't Be the Artist on YouTube. We're all there. If you're on socials, DFTA Podcast on Instagram. We're on TikTok as well. So go follow those pages if you like to do that sort of thing.
Email us. Let us know how many Dr. Peppers a day you think is healthy.
Yeah, email us at drpepper@don'tbetheartist.com. Email us. Maybe, we'll definitely, if you have sounds for the soundboard, we'll definitely add that. If you have topic suggestions, maybe if we get enough emails, we can start doing like a strong bad email segment. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah. Gonna check the email. Hope it's from females.
Yeah. Tractor, that good stuff.
Burninating the peasants.
Yeah. That's really good
And
stuff.
then they burn through cottages.
So yeah,
I don't know any of this. I understand that the main thing, but
you didn't go to homestar10.com?
not enough.
Not enough, clearly.
Dope, 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 dope.
The system is down. The system is down. So thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for watching. Fuck.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. And
It's happening.
What's
Happening.
tried to fade it. It didn't work well.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.